Hopefully it's me. Hey guys, this is Sophia, and as promised, here is my thrifting haul from Seattle. However, when I actually put all the items by my desk where I'm filming this, I realized that's actually not a lot of stuff, at least not enough to warrant an entire video. So I actually thought I would throw in some of my recent vintage finds from various online Instagram shops. So I hope this video will be a little bit more interesting and you can kind of see what my vibe is right now. So without further ado, let's just start with the things I got in Seattle. So I'm just going to go in order of the places I visited while I was filming the vlog. So the very first place was Alexandra's Consignment Boutique, and I know in the video I left without this item because I was thinking about it, and the item is something that I honestly never thought I would ever purchase. This is kind of not really something that I tend to wear or gravitate towards, but the moment I saw it, I just knew that if I was going to participate in this particular trend, this would be the type of bag that I would go for. So I'm not even going to keep the suspense. Here it is. It is a Prada chain shoulder bag. It is in a really rich suede, and it kind of opens like this, and here it is, the inside. And they managed to find a Prada dust bag for me, so that was very nice of them because I don't think it was in the bag when I first tried it on. The sales associate actually mentioned to me how she had just put it out the day before, and I could put on hold for that entire day. The reason why I didn't just immediately buy it was because I'm kind of not really someone that, especially if I plan on doing something for a full day, I don't like to spend money right away. I want to see what my options are, because who knows, maybe I see another designer bag that I want just as much, if not more, and then I purchase this, and then I'm gonna have to go return it, and that's only if they accept returns. So yeah, I wanted to kind of sit on it a little bit. I had put it on hold, so it's not like it was just out on the floor. And the other reason why I want to think about it was because this was $400, which in the world of designer handbags isn't actually that expensive, but for you to drop $400 that early in the morning was a lot. But honestly, out of everything I purchased while I was in Seattle, this was my favorite, and I still love it to this day. It doesn't look like it fits a lot, but it's actually very moldable because it's not a very stiff bag. It fits a decent amount. I love it. I haven't gotten it authenticated yet. For any of you who know luxury, like, it's probably a good idea, but to be honest, I don't really care because it's not like if it's not authentic, I'm gonna throw it away. So, and I don't plan on selling it. So to me, it doesn't really matter. So anyways, talking about Refine Closet, I was just kind of looking at their store, and a lot of the items were kind of expensive, not really my style. However, I've always had a love for blouses, especially as I've gotten older, and I'm also really picky with clothes. So anyways, I saw this blouse, and I feel like it's probably not picking up on camera whatsoever because the lighting is actually terrible right now, and the only lighting is coming from my giant desk monitor. But it's a really pale pink silk blouse. It's a little see-through. I think you could see in the video, or maybe you couldn't because then maybe I cut it out. I was a little hesitant because it's kind of see-through, and I didn't really like that, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what, it's see-through, I can just wear a really cute like lace bralette and just call it a day. And honestly, I also really love the detail down here. It kind of like strips down a little bit. It's like splits up right here, and when you button it up, you can't see the buttons because it has this like flap in between. So yeah, and on the whole, I really liked it. I believe this shirt was like $125. It was like over $100. It's definitely pricey, but it's all silk. That's the shirt I got from Refine Closet. There was actually a really nice belt that I saw. What sucked is it was way too small for me. Otherwise, I 100% would have purchased it. And now from Fremont Vintage Mall. So first thing I got from, which it's gonna reflect my setup, so let me just move my work calendar away. So yeah, I got this really cute mirror, so you can see my work setup right now. And the only reason why I got it was actually, so I saw one that was very similar at a different thrift store, don't remember the name, but it was definitely way more battered than this, but I really loved the frame. Hopefully it will focus. It's a little bit of like an opalescent stone in here. It's probably not stone. And I really love the gold framing, and I just think this is such a great size. And then the other things I got were these posters. I love inspirational posters. I feel like that's just a universal thing. Like maybe you saw for a split second when I showed you in the mirror that I have like a mood board right in front of my desk that's kind of filled with inspirational quotes. So I had a really hard time narrowing down 3. I actually, if they weren't so expensive, because they're $13 each, I definitely would have bought like 6. So the first one I got is Let It Be. Yeah, Let It Be. And then this one is The Best Way Out is Always Through. And then Kind People Are My Kind of People. And the reason why I chose these 3 is not just because of the quote, but also because like when you put them next to each other, it's a really nice color scheme. I just thought they would work really well together, and they're all the same size, so I can just buy one set of frames for them and I'm good to go. That's it from the Fremont Vintage Mall. The last thing I purchased was completely by accident. I had no intentions of going there, but I was in the Ballard neighborhood of Seattle meeting a friend, and I had some time to kill. So I was walking around, I saw this really cool Ballard like furniture shop that was like 3 stories. Didn't buy anything there because it was furniture. But then it started getting me thinking, like, is there a vintage store that I might have missed? Googled, found one nearby, so I popped in. It was about to close. Didn't expect to find anything. And then I saw this green silk, again, blouse. Yeah, I just really love this green, and again, it might be washed out, so maybe I'll like insert a photo or something of me wearing it. But it is such a nice muted like dark green. I mean, not crazy dark obviously, but I love a muted green, and it's soft. It has these really beautiful buttons, and it has a really nice like ruching on the back. The only thing is that, so this is a size small. I literally chose it because it looked oversized, and it definitely is. The only thing is that the sleeves are a little tight, so that's probably where the sizing comes in. But honestly, absolutely no regrets. This was definitely cheaper than the other blouse. Don't remember how much I paid for it, but I want to say like high 10s. And another funny story is that as I was checking out and as I was paying for it, the sales associate was like, I just put this out today. So anyways, I had some pretty good luck while thrifting in Seattle. Those are the only items that I actually purchased while I was in Seattle. Again, well, I mean, that's not true. Those are the only thrifted items I purchased while I was in Seattle. Part of it was because I didn't want to go too crazy, because I would have to lug everything back to Boston. And the other thing was the bag took out a chunk of change in my bank account, and I just wanted to be mindful of my spending. Now I'm going to talk about 2 of my favorite, or my now favorite, Instagram vintage shops. The first one is Collected by Jenny. She is Canadian based, so shipping is quite honestly way more expensive than any of the items you purchase. It kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I have purchased, I think, 2 purchases from her, and usually it's always purchases that are quite big. So I think for $75 or more, it's free shipping outside of Canada. I have other things from her that I'm not including in this video, but these are the more recent items I have purchased. The first one is this wine bucket. It's glass, it's silver handle, nothing special, but I honestly was looking for a wine bucket for a really, really long time. It has really nice surfaces, really clean cut. There's like no problems with it. It looks a little dusty because I've been using it, but yeah, really love this. The moment I saw it, I immediately went to her website and basically purchased it on the spot, because I've been waiting for her to like release an ice bucket like this for a really long time. And again, because shipping is expensive, I was looking at other things, and this was actually something I had my eye on for a little while. There was no reason for me to purchase it, and then I saw the ice bucket and I was like, you know what, now's the chance. So I got this vintage Starbucks mug. I had to actually look into this because I wasn't sure if it's actually vintage. Turns out it is, because Starbucks no longer does mugs where you can see the bottom of the mermaid's tail. If you look, and maybe I'll insert a picture, but if you look at their logo now, you can only see the tops of the tails next to her, like it's basically much more zoomed in. So I really liked it. In my opinion, I can never have too many mugs, although my boyfriend would disagree. The other shop that I recently discovered, forgot the name actually. No, I can check right now. The other shop's Instagram handle, and I'll leave all the links in the description box, so it's not like you have to remember it, is the Vintage Aesthetic 585. So basically this lady is based out of New York and she actually ships. I live in Boston, so it's not too far. So the first thing I got is this plant stand. It's so cute. I wanted to put my Monstera plant on top, but that pot is actually too big for this. So I'm gonna have to figure out what else to use for this, but I still think it's cute. Absolutely no regrets. And then the other thing I saw that I really liked were all these coasters. Yeah, these are super, super cute. Technically, my house already has coasters, but I wanted something different, and these really fit the bill. And then, so this is like the problem I have with like Instagram shops and thrifting is that I tend to buy a lot of useless things that I think I already know what I'm going to use it for, and then it arrives and I'm like, I actually don't know. Anyways, so I saw this basket, really, really dig it, love it, no regrets. It opens up, it has a really cute lid, it's really, really light. Have no idea what I'm gonna put in this, but it's cute. So anyways, the other thing I got is this basket. I mean, look at its little legs. Like, look how cute that is. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was as well. Like, this is the size of my face. It's really not that big. So I might like put my remote or something next. I'm always like leaving that around and my boyfriend already hates me for that. That's one of the things. And then the last thing I got, I haven't even opened it yet. I just haven't had time, so here's the box. I'm just gonna open it with you, and then that will be the end of this haul. If you liked it, God, I hate it when I say this, but if you liked this kind of video, like, please let me know by liking this video or commenting or something, because I've been thrifting a lot more now, but I feel like it's not really like content that I usually do, so I didn't think anyone would actually be interested in seeing the things I've thrifted. I haven't even shown my boyfriend this because I'm kind of scared to open it in front of him. I feel like he'll laugh in my face. Here it is. Okay. Basically, it's a giant pot planter. It has no holes in the bottom. It has some lions on either side. I just really like this. This is definitely as big as I thought it would be. I'm probably gonna stick my Monstera in here, the one I've recently propagated. Yeah, that is it. Oh God, heavy, okay. Anyways, that is it for this thrifting slash vintage haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, let me know if you want me to do more of these in the future. Maybe like once a quarter I can do it, because it's not like I'm gonna show you everything I bought in like a month. I will see you next time for another video. Bye.